Baylar, bayanlar, Ayı Sakal kanalına yeniden hoş geldiniz. Artık bir seri haline gelmiş olan Alan Wake var yine karşınızda. 4. bölüm olacak. Madem başladık artık gidiyoruz. Bitirmek farz oldu. En son kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Ben gene oyunun sesini biraz kısayım.
If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Hatırlarsanız en son benzin istasyonuna gitmemiz gerekiyordu. Benzin istasyonuna ulaştık. Orada Şerif bir abla bizi buldu. Abla. Ondan sonra ah dur sen kafanı vurdun, hayal görüyorsun falan filan. Bunlar hep hayal dedi. Biz dedik yok var göl falan filan abi sus. Ondan sonra gittik o evde sahte evimize, fake eve gittik, baktık orada ev yok. Sonra buraya geldik, burada gözümüzü açtık. Burada bir şeyler konuşuyordu.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
Teyze gene mi burada?
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Ya çok tatlı. Neyse hadi gel birlikte gidelim.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you
Alice
in
was
her office
missing.
down the
I
corridor.
needed help to find her. I wasn't ready to
That was
leave.
Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She
yanlış
used to
söylenen
be
bir şey.
the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Aha termos.
Sorting. There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look,
Islak
we
sayfası.
located the
Aldım.
break float. It's here. That's some good news, right?
Ben kendimi keşfedeceğim. Sen konuş kız. Dolar değil mi?
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Ya bir... Su içemiyoruz. Kayıp. Fare mi lan o? Ha kedi. Kediyi fareye benzetmem de. İçemiyor. Adamın belirgin özelliği yarışma kazanmakta, üstüne yoktur yalnız. Tamam, sen Richard Balk, Bruce Dansky, Rick Miller. Kamp seyahatinde gittikleri o andan beri bir daha onları göremedik. Gören olursa veya nerelerde olduğunu bilen birileri varsa eğer lütfen falan filan çıkın. Açılmıyor. Buraya artık.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
Hapse atmaz. Deli derdi.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back. I couldn't go anywhere yet. I had to play along with the caller. Alice's life was at stake.
He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking.
Bırak gideyim.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Arka tarafa git. Tamam, demek
You
ki
can get
buradan
to the
gitmem.
back lot through that door and down the corridor, Mr. Wake.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Sağ olsunuz.
Hey! You!
Hayır.
Can you help me?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornhead are celebrating the culmination of their year.
Haşin çocuk.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Ay senin için de şey için de.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Ne oluyor lan?
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
Benim
If you
olmuş.
have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Barry'i sevdim.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
Aa, Rose.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very
Şunu
nice
diyecektim.
girl and, more importantly,
Madem
a fan.
fark ediyorsun yani romanların hikayelerinde yazdıklarını yaşadığını. Ben böyle bir şeyi fark etsem değiştir abi. Romanın sonunu değiştir. Romanı tamamıyla değiştir mesela olabiliyorsa. Ben yapardım yani. Yalnız babacım sen nasıl bir...
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Timeline evolution. Evrim diyor. Sen neyin evrimisin acaba? Aha,
When was the last time you slept? Are you high?
Kolombiya mamutu iskeleti. Tahminen 14.000 yıllık olan bu örnek 1981'de bulunduğu yer olan La Brea Catran kuyusundan çıkarıldı. Kolombiya mamutu Washington'ın resmi fosili halini aldığında 1998'de Erdwood Milli Parkı'nda bağışlandı. Dişlek Charlie olarak adlandırılan karakter o günden beri parkın resmi maskotu oldu. Aha ayı. Öküz. Gene ben sağ sol gezme sevdam. Yalnız mekan. Hocam. Ama bakın şu yani şunlar, şu. Hakaret içerikli bir şey söylemek istemiyorum ama gerçekten çok kötü bir şey yani. Hayvanları öldürüp işlerini doldurup.
Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like
Hayvanlara
that?
hiçbir
Don't get
şekilde
me
zarar
wrong, it's a
verilmiyor.
good story, could be a bestseller.
Hele bu
But when
şekilde.
you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Mutfak. Termos. Tabii ki de termos. Hadi çıkış. Yok. Burası neymiş öyle ya?
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Hayır, burada öyle bir şey yok. Sana verebileceğim bir şey yok burada.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on.
Come on
You gotta
Barry,
understand
azıcık
how
sus.
crazy all this sounds.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Aşıklar Tepesi ha. Memleketin Fethiye'de de vardır Aşıklar
If you
Tepesi.
have any trouble finding it, just
Ulan
keep
ne-
your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Aşıklar Tepesi.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry.
Arabayı da sürdürsen.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. But you're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning,
Bunu
call the
kendine de
cavalry.
sormak lazım. Eşin, sevdiğin kadın kaçırılıyor. Sonra telefonla diyorlar ki
Just be careful with
polise
the natives,
gitme,
Al.
polisle görüşme gel.
Locals are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist. Or it'll be
Gider
deliverance
miydiniz,
all over
polisi mi
again.
arardınız?
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I bet
Zor
there's
karar.
mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15%
Ya
commission.
Beri iyisin hoşsun da.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha ha! Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
Ya bu termoslar ne işe yarıyor acaba? Başladık yine bak. Gene kasvetli ortam. Gene karga.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
Aha.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Allah belanı versin. Yüreğim uçtu. Burada acaba başıma.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever
Biri yok muydu orada? Vallahi biri geçti. Biri geçti oğlum.
No plan.
Ya da ben paranoyaya bağladım. Oğlum az önce biri geçti oradan.
I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly that. But I'm gonna check out the party for you.
Ne oluyor? Bu neydi? Ne oldu az önce? Hayır, buraya da bakacağım. Tutamıyorum kendimi.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible.
Bak, garip garip sesler ya ama... Bir şey yok. Ne oluyor?
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Ha, doğradılar.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Bastı. Her türlü gitti. Biz de kesin çatışmaya gideceğiz. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oha.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Presence. So dark. Like the forest at night. Woke up.
Bu nasıl bir şey ya?
It'll be back. I know it will. It hasn't finished with me yet.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Biliyorsunuz taslak sayfalarını okumuyorum.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
Rusty, üzgünüm adam. Ama sanırım bizim de buradan çıkıp gitme vaktimiz geldi.
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
O neydi lan?
The gate to Lover's Peak was locked.
Öyle mi babacığım? Al o zaman sana avlanma ruhsatı. Al sana avlanma ruhsatı. İstediğim yerde avlarım. Avlanma ruhsatıymış. Nerede? Ne yaptınız lan adamı? Yediniz mi?
Had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
is only permitted for those visitors.
Öyle mi? Aa, zombi lan bu. Ha, onu biliyorum. Oha! Oha, oha, oha, oha. Aman sikeyim. Ya ama neden ya? Bu nedir arkadaş ya? Bunlar buradan geldiyse kesin buraya doğru gideceğiz. Ya ne oluyor ya? Arkadaşlar, bugünlük de burada bitirelim. Benim yine seviye doldu. Daha fazla şu anda ilerleyemeyeceğim. Videoyu beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, beğenmediyseniz beğenmemeyi, yorumlara bir şeyler ateşlemeyi unutmayın. Kanalıma hala abone değilseniz kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Yani olursanız güzel olur. Bana destek olmak isterseniz abone olabilirsiniz. Onun dışında da elimde gittikçe sarmaya başladı beni. Merak ediyorum daha ne gibi delikler olacak. Gittikçe de zorlaşıyoruz. Bakalım sonumuz ne olacak? Oyunun sonunu nasıl göreceğiz? Hoşça kalın, sağlıcakla kalın. Ciao.